Nagat gedem nodin slagiget haik tilem jelkit dim slamasse dim will alom dim will dipta askedem dim skuden fa will alone Nagat gedem nodin slagiget haik tilem jelkit dim slamasse dim will alom dim will dipta askedem dim skuden fa will alone Nagat gedem nodin slagiget haik tilem jelkit dim slamasse dim will alom dim will dipta askedem dim skuden fa will alone Nagat gedem nodin slagiget haik tilem jelkit dim slamasse dim will alom dim will dipta askedem dim skuden fa will alone Nagat gedem nodin slagiget haik tilem jelkit dim slamasse dim will alom dim will dipta askedem dim skuden fa will alone Doexisum, Hanis nusum, Doexisum, Gid Hoan de Waya, Hook Meal Gwa, Metlacatle at Seattle, de will Watcum. Lul Amrodum, de will Butska, Tuno, Shagaun, at Lul Amrodum, de will Gwinidzinum, Go will a Zubba, Timshian, Mealgum at Limium. Louis Hale at Louis Lake Shagarodum Shagaun, they will need a honey get. We got get a clinket people, we got get a hider people, at we got get a licksketa get at Tsimshian. Tsimshian. We pay honor to the Clinket people and the Haida people and all of the other tribes that are here from different places to celebrate what is ours. God will have look feel. Mulsha, them will bebuden, them will go exetuno. Up Lul Amrolum, the will needs us Hanis Newsome. For 2 years we've been waiting to come back to Juneau. We're glad to see you. Labide well, the high west, nah. Darn that rain. Weatherman said it's going to be nice tomorrow, so we can parade down the street. The next song we're going to do for you is our only ancient song, our only old song. Unfortunately, as I've said in the past, missionary was very successful with my people. We had to recreate from a vacuum, which is very hard to do. But this is the one old song that we do. This is a chief's welcome dance, chief's headdress dance, in which we spread the down, and this is one of the few audiences where you never have to explain what the down is for, which is pretty cool. It's been a fun few days watching all of the other groups. I want to extend my pride out to the other Tsimshian groups that make our chests swell a little bit watching you guys. I'm really happy with the groups from Metlakatla and Anchorage and Ketchikan. I wish Robert Davidson and the Rainbow Creek Dancers good luck over there in A&B right now. They're our friends. Scheduling difficulties, you know. The next song we're going to do for you is it's called Auntie's Lullaby. And Auntie's Lullaby is a way of our honoring all of you women. All of our aunties mean a lot to us, and they help us to raise and guide our children. You would see in the motions of the women with their hand motions, telling the story of teaching, helping to bring the babies into the world and to teach and guide as they grow.
Oix it newsum. A pluglu am gore, they will need some. Kite need get it, they will go it exegua. A pluglu lu am gore, that will meal them, at lemium, sprite newsum. Gibam lacha, di way, some sienu. Ach gibu deep ego. Ladies and gentlemen, we are really glad that you came, and we are so happy to be singing and dancing for you. Wow, look at this packed room. I'm Wolf of the Sky. I'm Lachgibu, Wolf Clan, the Tsimshian Nation. I want to take a quick second before this next song. We have a dancer of ours who isn't here. She's been receiving Sealaska scholarships the last 4 years and is graduating from the University of Washington tomorrow. Tristan James, and she's going to go on to med school. So thank you to Sealaska for that. This next song is the Raven Song. This is written by Christine Smith from Vancouver, BC, written to honor her uncle Murray Smith, who is a chief of the Ganhada in the village of Lachwalams. This is for all you ravens.
Thank you all very much. The next song we're going to do for you is based on an old story. Most of these songs are. Looking at the audience, I told this story the last time, but I'll try to PG it, I guess. A long time ago, a chief was having a hard time. He was having a hard time in his hunting. I'm not going to say that word, women. I'm not going to say that word. Okay. Anyway, and he discovered that the reason that he thought, anyway, that he was having this hard time is that his wife was being unfaithful. And he went back to his village and discovered the other fellow who happened to be the chief or the prince of wolves from the wolf people. Literally the wolf people, not humans. And he did away with him. The mother of the prince of wolves came to ask the chief for the body of her son. He refused, and then she said, well, you must come to my village and take his place. So he went to live with the wolves. And he lived there for a long time, and he learned the ways of the wolf. This story is a very watered-down version of the origin or an origin myth of, or an origin story of how the Wolf Clan came to be. And the carving that you're about to see is the representation of that story and part of the Wolf Clan. Guess he's got a long way to run to get here. Doexism. Why wa? Sledem gonidism. Shu milgum. Adaura limium one. Adelixkeda wan. Ginam sku xum hana. We're going to show you a relatively new song. It's called the Deer Song. But it also has another name. It's also called the song or the gift of the little doe. And if you were here last time, you'll remember. But if you don't know what that means, please keep an eye on what happens on the stage, and you'll understand what that means. Aye, Be very quiet. I am hunting deer. This is how we hunt deer in California. Still Howley. Nini na Galzabum. Nini na Galzabum. White Gikot will Uzagas Bagasum. Hey, I wanna. Hey, I wanna. Hey, I wanna. Hey, hey, ah. Ka. Needs a go Sim 1A, I-A, Sim 1A, I-A, Sim 1A, I-A, A-R, Sim 1A, I-A, Sim 1A, I-A, Sim 1A, I-A, A-R. Ninigui, Ninigua, Mathodistifnid. Amanit Kuan, Mosabwadi Talk you to Gui. Hey, I wanna, hey, I wanna, hey, I wanna, hey, ah, hey, I wanna, hey, I wanna, hey, I wanna, hey, ah.
Exit Newsom. This is our litter patrol, cleanup crew. 2 years goes by so fast. It felt like I was just standing here, and pretty soon it's all going to be over again. And then we got 2 more years to wait. Sealaska, can you just do this every year? Okay, this next song we're going to do is in honor of all the killer whale people. This song, the lyrics say, killer whale is chief of the sea. He is strong and he is fierce. Killer whale is your clan, killer whale is your crest. This is another one of our special masks. Exit Newsom. 2 years ago, I stood pretty much right here and opened my big mouth and challenged every dance group that came this year to bring a new song. I did not walk around with a clipboard checking off each group. I did it in the hopes that I know from my own experience that when you write songs yourself, there's a certain ownership that you can take of it, that while having those old songs, they're precious, they have to be saved, we have to continue to add to our culture. And I have seen nearly every dance group I've watched have a new song. Hoan, where are you guys if any of you are here, had a whole new performance. I'm in awe of you. What I said was nothing. What you did was amazing. And I thank everyone for doing that, because it just benefits all of us to continue to add to our culture. The reason I'm talking about this is this next song is our new song.
Many years ago, there was a lake with a stream coming off of it over in British Columbia. And Beaver built a huge dam. And some young people from this one village thought they were going to be funny and destroyed the dam. That evening, the beaver took revenge and built an even bigger dam and flooded the village, and half the people were lost. Not long after that, a young man was sitting on the banks of that lake, and he saw this giant beaver come up out of the water and slap its tail. And this song is the story of that encounter. And the words translated loosely are that we need to remember what the mistake of the young people and to treat everyone with respect. Our next song is our last song. It's our last Mass song. Long, long time ago, our people were strong. Our culture was strong. We had a closer tie with nature than we do now. Something happened, though. Strangers came and said, what is yours is no longer yours, and you can never be the way you were before. And that was a pretty awful and sad time for our people. But it's not that way anymore. It's not that way anymore because we're proud and all of us are celebrating our culture and who we are. As they're preparing, I want to say really quickly, please, folks, learn our languages. Learn our languages. It's what makes us what we are. Okay, all of us are salmon eaters. Okay, all of us are people of the water. But it's our languages that sets us aside and makes us beautiful. Don't let our languages die. This song is called Nuum Nualt. It means it belongs to us. Behind that screen are examples of the culture that we belong to in the past and in the future, as well as now. Nuum Nualt. This is for all of you native folks. One dancer left. One small thread of a once powerful rope that held our culture together. Every time we sing, every time we dance, the rope is getting stronger. This is for our youth. This is for our generations to come. Likskedum getten gwenidsen din laktagum. Likskedum getten bedel. Hi, hi, hey, hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hey, hi, hi, hi. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do something that my father has no clue is about to happen. I'd like to invite Senator Kukesh up to the stage, please.
I first met David Boxley 39 years ago. I was shooting baskets at the University of Washington Gymnasium, and he came up to me and said, "Hey, where are you from?" And I said, "I'm from Angoon, Alaska." He said, "We have an Indian basketball team down here. You want to play with us?" We've been friends for 39 years, and it just gives me a great pleasure to be here tonight with him. And for those of you who don't know it and who are good basketball fans, this is one of the best basketball players I've ever played with. He's really a good ball player. He never passed me the ball, though. He's one of those guys. Let's just take 1 second to recognize a very important person in our midst. You all helped keep her there. The senior senator from Alaska, Senator Lisa Murkowski, would you please stand to be recognized? We all have a lot in common with David Boxley, and a lot of us sometimes don't realize it. He's an Alaskan native just like all of us are. He was born and raised in Metlakatla, and he's got a great background from Alaska. He's one of our treasures, and I want to read a citation that the Alaska Legislature passed this year. He doesn't know about this. We've worked with his sons to put this together. And I have with me my staff, Nancy Barnes, right behind me. She has no shoes on, notice. She's got the other citations for the staff. I wonder if we could have his dance group come out here just to stand with him. It's not very often we get a chance to honor someone like David Boxley, and this is really good. This is an Alaska legislature citation honoring David Boxley, Tsimshian artist, Eagle Clan. The 27th Alaska State Legislature joins the Tsimshian Nation to honor David Boxley, world-renowned Tsimshian artist, for lifting up the face of his people and for his work to honor the cultural carver and tradition of his grandfather's people. David was raised by his grandparents and learned many Tsimshian traditions from them, including the language. After high school, he attended Seattle University, where he received a Bachelor of Science degree in 1974. He used his degree to teach and coach in his hometown of Metlakatla. In 1986, he made a major career decision to leave the security of teaching and to devote all of his energy toward carving and researching the legacy of Northwest Coast Indian art. Through his research and carving, David is a nationally recognized Alaska native artist, showing and demonstrating his art throughout the United States and Europe. David's functional and decorative pieces of carved arts are in the collections of the King and Queen of Sweden, the Emperor of Japan, the President of West Germany, the Mayor of Chongqing, China, Microsoft, Walt Disney World, Knott's Berry Farm, as well as numerous other private collectors of Northwest Coast art. David received national prominence, having carved over 70 totem poles in his last 26 years. He has taught and given demonstrations at the Smithsonian Institute, Washington, D.C., the Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C., the Museum of History and Industry, Seattle, Washington, the Burke Museum at University of Washington, Sheldon Jackson Museum in Sitka, the Heard Museum in Phoenix, Arizona, Glasgow Art Center in Glasgow, Scotland, Museum of Civilization in Ottawa, Canada, and the Peabody Museum of Salem, Massachusetts, just to name a few. David is a culture bearer for his tribe and for Alaska. He accepts this responsibility not only through his carving accomplishments, but by bringing back the traditions he has learned in his path to becoming a carver to his hometown of Metlakatla. In his words, artists from long ago inspire new generations of natives to carry on the traditions of which they began. I am determined and dedicated to become the finest artist I can be, while at the same time helping to revitalize and carry on the rich culture of my tribe. I want my sons and other young Native people to be proud of their heritage. It is with great pleasure that the 27th Alaska State Legislature joins with the Tsimshian Nation, the community of Metlakatla, his family, his friends, and the state of Alaska to honor this outstanding living Alaska Native treasure. Signed, Mike Chenault, Speaker of the House, Gary Stevens, President of the Senate, myself as prime sponsor, and Representative William Thomas as prime sponsor. Would you please join me to congratulate David Boxley? Here's what we're going to do, just so you know. I'm going to have somebody from the family just make a statement, and I have something to tell you. Go ahead.
We waited till the end so Dad wouldn't mess up on any songs under this pressure. I'm a very proud son. Anybody that knows me will know I'm quite biased. But he really, as unbiased as I can be. You know, our people from home know this. The Tsimshian people encountered probably the most successful missionary in history. And what we've been able to do as a people over the last 30 years, I can't help but to step back and look at it. It's really amazing that we're able to do what we're doing here today. You know, 30, 40 years ago, people would have laughed and thought there's no way because it's gone. And Dad is really instrumental. He's not the only one, but instrumental that the people of Metlakatla, the Tsimshian Nation on the American side, have this at all. And I'm a very proud son, and he deserves this a whole bunch. So, Toyaksit Newsome, thank you all very much.
It's not my fault we're this much overtime now, you guys. I just have one short thing to say. This is really something. Yeah. There's a little saying that we have at the beginning. I yell out to my group, Gospel Hoan, Hukmilik. What do you say, dancers? And they say back, so that means
what he's saying, what do you say, dancers? And we say, our great-grandfather is with us, and that makes us strong. Let's go.
one more thing is just Ayelt Canoe. Ayelt Canoe. I'm fortunate. Thank you.
One thing I know people really enjoy this group. In discussing this with Rosita, president of the Heritage Foundation, we have a slot at tomorrow night at 7:30, and we're going to invite this group to fill that slot tomorrow night so you can see them one more time. And we're doing this so Davey doesn't have to wait 2 years. Thank you very much.
Shall I have what I do will, and good will survive.